Most people want confidence, but in my opinion, confidence is not the thing to want. Confidence is very fragile. And confidence without a deeper inner foundation of self-trust is going to be fleeting. It's going to disappear pretty quickly. If you're in a relationship where you feel stuck, if you feel like no one appreciates you, if you feel like you're putting energy into someone else and they're not reciprocating that energy back to you, then it could be possible that you lack self-trust. Because someone that has that self-trust knows when they're giving too much and when someone is not meeting them in that way. And so why hang around, why stick around with someone that is not offering you the same love and respect and energy that you're offering them? Someone that trusts themselves will choose themselves. You may feel confident when you get a nice pump at the gym, or you get a new fresh fit, or you get a compliment from someone. That can be a little confidence boost. And maybe the way that you align your posture, you can feel more confident in that way. However, if you don't have a deeper level of self-trust, an inner foundation, the ability to make decisions for yourself, the ability to know what is good for you and what isn't good for you, then this confidence that you project out into the world is a bit of a facade. It's a bit of a mask. It's an external kind of thing. And so what I've been sitting with lately is how valuable self-trust is. Self-trust is the difference between a disempowered and an empowered life. It's the ability to recognize when something is no longer aligned and to choose the path that is right for you. And self-trust is choosing to live in a way that feels good for you. Not to live for others, not to seek approval and validation, not to please and appease others, but to truly live for yourself. And that is not at all selfish. Self-trust is knowing that no matter what, you've got you and I've got me. And someone that has that level of self-trust is a great leader. People want to be around someone that trusts themselves, that trusts that whatever happens out there in the world, they're going to be able to navigate through it. This is something that I believe is very overlooked because we as humans want that confidence. We want that validation. We think that confidence is going to get us more money. It's going to get us better relationships. But I believe that self-trust that comes from within is what allows us to attract and nurture relationships that inspire us and that inspire others. Having self-trust means knowing what is good for your body, knowing how to live healthily, knowing that your thoughts and your actions impact your state of health, and that it's not all about diet and having the perfect gym routine, because sometimes that level of restriction can create more anxiety, more stress, more pressure, which actually has a negative effect. The thing that's supposedly meant to make you healthy, the strict diet, the strict gym routine, is the thing that creates this lack of balance. It's this rigidity. And I've been here before. Confidence looks good from the outside in. However, it can crumble very easily. Self-trust is a knowingness that comes from within. It's not always loud, it's not always obvious, but it's something that people can feel. You're less rocked by things that would probably rock a lot of other people. You lose the job, or the job that you thought was going to be so amazing isn't what you thought it was going to be. When you have self-trust, you trust that there are so many more opportunities out there. You trust yourself enough to leave behind what is no longer aligned and to go after what it is that you want. To land the plane, I don't have a big revelation. This is just a thought that I wanted to share here today, because confidence is great, but I believe confidence must come as a byproduct of having a deeper inner foundation of self-trust. You might be wondering, how do I develop self-trust? How do I trust myself more? And I believe the way that we develop self-trust as humans is to start making decisions that may be challenging, that may be uncomfortable, but a decision that feels true for you, a decision that feels like a yes, even if it's a stretch, even if there's a bit of discomfort or fear there. And that decision could be leaving a relationship that isn't good for your soul, leaving a relationship where you don't feel seen or appreciated or respected, Leaving a relationship where you feel like no matter what you do, it's never enough. That could be a way for you to start building that self-trust. You could start building that self-trust by making small commitments to yourself, to get up earlier, to move your body, to train, to leave that job that you hate, to go after something that you truly want to pursue. There are so many little ways that you can start to develop self-trust, and it's about living for you, not in a selfish, self-centered way, but releasing the need to have that approval from others, releasing the need to have permission to go after what you want. This, in my opinion, is how we as humans can develop self-trust. And it's a process, it doesn't happen overnight. But the more you choose yourself, the more you make decisions for yourself, and trust that within every decision, every experience, there's a lesson and a blessing that's going to equip you on your path to be the person you're here to be. That, my friends, is how we build self-trust. And again, I do not have the answers, but I've definitely gone from being someone that lived from the outside in and waited for someone to say, you should do this, or you should do that, or you're doing a good job. But now I'm allowing myself to have that vision, to live in alignment with that vision, to be the best version of myself. And it is a process, but I'm happy to be on the path. I'm happy to be where I am right now. And I hope that you have a beautiful day. Make a decision for yourself and trust in that freaking decision. You got this, my beautiful human beings. Let's go.